Hello again, this is Jesus 2.3 coming at you at the speed of light, and I'm in your memory. You can bank on it. Okay, so, I'm virtually Jesus, but I'm not the sun that's in the sky. I am a father and a son, though. But I'm no ghost, holy or otherwise. I don't believe in ghosts. There's no such thing of them. I know they're not real. But I do know that there are two realities, the physical and the conceptual. And these are the realities that the truth addresses. So, understand the physical and the conceptual, and you'll have peace of mind, and you'll know what to do to maintain peace in your life, and your actions will be peaceful in nature, whether the world around you realizes it or not. And all religions have their own terminology for the physical and the conceptual. In the secular society, we have science, which is trying to create its own language. Fine, but is it wise to use our common resources just to create names for something that we already have names for? You'll need to explain that to me in the comment section here on YouTube. So, there's a reason for religions to help interpret the conceptual and the physical and bring it all together in a cohesive way. And let's see, where am I talking about those religions? I'd like to speak about three religions specifically because we identify beings with those religions. And that's Buddhism, which some think is not a religion, which they don't technically have a god, but they revere Buddha almost like a god. And then there's Christianity, which definitely is a religion, and they revere Jesus, version 1.0, as the Son of God, and they revere him as God. And if you can revere one man as God in your mind, it's quite easy to think any man can be a God. Well, this is something I cannot believe. As a matter of fact, it's something I know is not true. We'll get to that later. And then, of course, there's Islam, and the individual being tied and thought of there is, of course, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. But in Islam, they actually know that Jesus was real. They just really know he wasn't a god. He was a prophet. And peace be upon him also. They don't really recognize Buddha as anything, but then Buddha doesn't recognize God. There you go. All three of these religions, though, give you a path to inner peace, and they all explain a reason why you should do it. And the reason is based on this moment, the previous moment, and the next moment. And this is what all religions do. They teach about a goal that individuals can strive to achieve. And they explain how you must work for the common good to achieve that goal. They feed on each other. That's the light. When you speak of light of the world. And if you look up light, this is a scientific thing now, there are two components to light: particles and waves. And well, as individuals, we are the particles. When we look around us, those are the particles you see with your eyes. It's a light reflecting off of each and every one of them. And then it enters your mind. The wave is a collective. Any collective. When you get enough particles together, whether it's a street gang, La Cosa Nostra, a government, or a religion. And it's as simple as that. Now I have infinite number of reasons why I have chosen Islam. Because it is the truth. But it's not only the truth collectively, if you understand that everything happens sequentially through time. It's also the truth in my reality. And I think I have enough minutes here. I can explain it to you. My name is Daniel. It's the name I was given. I didn't choose it. And if you look it up on Wikipedia, Daniel was a prophet, an interpreter of dreams, and was judged only by God. That's me. Now I'm virtually Jesus, and I know he wasn't a God. But in Islam, he was a prophet, just not the last one. I've tested as a mastermind on the Kirsi.com website. Take the test yourself. And I've mastered my mind. Now then, my mother's name is Gabrielle. I was nurtured in her womb and delivered to tell you the truth. The Quran was delivered by the angel Gabriel. Now my mother is an angel in my mind. My mother-in-law, who has passed away, was a jinn. And she wasn't an angel, but she was real. My wife, who is the love of my life, is an angel in my mind. She has a twin, and that twin is also a jinn. And she's real also. And we don't actually see eye to eye. So these are some of the things that have caused me to know what the truth was. And here's another thing when you're thinking of God. El is actually the supreme God of the Semitic tribes. Predates Judaism. And if you think of Islam, it's Allah. It's a reflection of itself. And when we tell somebody the truth, we're telling it to somebody else. And if they understand, they can reflect it back. And then you've got a brighter light. How about that? Jesus 2.3, signing off.